Hi friends, it's Jess with Our Bipolar. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, just a little bit about me. I have bipolar 1 and I was diagnosed 25 years ago when I was a sophomore in college. Today, not sure if I'll ever even post this video, but I was listening to a podcast talking about people who are public about having bipolar and, are doing advocacy work. Why should they get into it? Why do they want to do this? The guest was talking about, get back to your why. Why do you want to speak about bipolar? So I was thinking about myself, and she was talking about, herself before she was able to even know anyone with bipolar and how isolated she felt and alone. And I was thinking about that and I was like, yeah, that is one of the reasons that I do YouTube. And that's one of the reasons I do speaking about bipolar. But the real reason, when I get to it, the thing that pushed me to go public and start advocacy work is really my daughter. Now, I don't talk about my daughter that much on YouTube or anywhere else, really, because I feel like my relationship with her is sacred, and I don't ever want to do something or talk about her in a way that she would be embarrassed by or just not want. And it is her choice if she ever talks about our family and me having bipolar in the future, and she's only 8 years old. But she is the reason I started doing all this. I mean, that's just a fact. When I was pregnant with her, I realized that, my daughter is going to have a mother who has bipolar. And there are much worse things, but it will have some sort of effect on her. I wanted her to be proud of me and the work that I do, that despite I have this serious mental illness, I'm going out there, I'm talking about my life in hopes of helping people who also have an illness, or, possibly helping people who have a loved one with an illness and maybe making their lives a little easier. I really do hope that my work does that. But lately I've been thinking about the fact that at some point she's probably going to be embarrassed or even ashamed about having a mother with bipolar. And because I am so public, there's a good chance people will find out. I worry that she is going to be somehow picked on or bullied because of me, because of my illness, even though it's something I know I have no control over having. I was given this shitty hand of cards and I'm just trying to make something of it. That is my biggest fear, that she will be embarrassed by me, ashamed of me, that she will have a hard time because of me, all because I have this illness that, trust me, I don't want either. And that's not even to mention the fact that she has a higher chance of having a serious mental illness. She could have bipolar disorder, although I haven't seen any signs of that in the research I've done. So I just wanted to let that out there and speak on it, because I'm sure there are other parents out there with bipolar who have similar fears. And this is a very possible fear. I mean, she's only 8 years old right now, and sometimes I want to keep her in that little 8-year-old bubble. I don't want her to go to middle school sometimes. I don't want her to have to deal with people just trying to find any fault to use against her. And, we all know how girls can be. It's sad in a way that I have to deal with this on top of having bipolar. But despite all that, my daughter is absolutely what got me into advocacy and doing things like YouTube. So I am grateful to her for that. And I'm grateful for her every day. My daughter is the best thing that ever happened to me. She is an absolute joy. She has brought the most joy to my life I've ever experienced. And I'm not saying you have to have a child to experience that kind of joy, but for me, that's what did it. Okay, well, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.